college actor, what's your next step? Out of college actor, are you famous yet? Out of college actor, why are you in the dumps? Out of college actor, what's your backup? We don't know. Help.
Hello.
Oh. I made a noise in my throat. I couldn't tell if we'd started yet. Hello. I'm Spencer.
I'm Sarah.
Welcome.
Episode 6.
Oh my god. I can't believe it's already episode 6.
Yeah.
What the hell? How did we get this far?
That's 6 weeks. This is 6 weeks of doing this.
I think we really hold each other accountable to keep doing this.
We do.
Because if I had been doing this alone, episode 1 would have never happened. Let's check in.
Okay.
You go first.
Okay. My week was pretty good outside of work. Work wasn't bad, but kids are the worst. But it's okay. Every day's different. It keeps you on your toes.
Mm-hmm.
I want to talk about last week. I saw one of the best pieces of theater in my life. It's called The Innocents through Rediscover Theater, playing in Chicago, and it's still going on, and it's done at this church, and it's so cool. It's super like spooky, but also like about love and loneliness, and it's like set in the French catacombs, and this person trying to find her love.
No! In the catacombs?
Yeah.
Ow!
It's so good. She like runs into ghosts basically. And it's like the actors are so good. The person that played Jacques, they were incredible. Ugh, some of the best acting I've ever seen.
How many actors?
There's 10 of them. Costume design, incredible. Choreography, they do like a random dance number, so good. The design just of the whole show, like the sound design, the set design, incredible.
Yeah, we kind of talked about it. Is it one of those where like you follow the actors, or are you sitting and watching, or
in the beginning it's like slightly interactive where you're following the actor into the French catacombs.
Oh no.
And then you eventually get seated.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
It's like, it was just enough because I hate haunted houses, but it was just spooky enough where I was like, I dig this. This is creepy and I love it. If they went a little further, I'd be like, I need to get out of here. But they did just enough where I was like, this is amazing.
Yes.
It was so good.
Sounds like the perfect Halloween activity.
It was so good. I was like, oh, did my Halloween duties.
I need to go see it.
Yeah, I want to see it again.
Where is it again?
I don't know where it's at.
It's at a church.
It's at a church in Chicago.
Maybe we should share the event on our Facebook page.
Yes.
Maybe
I'm down
we'll
to
do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's called The Innocents through Rediscover Theater. And it's just so good. And I'll probably see it again. We should go see it.
Yeah, let's go.
Hell yeah.
But I'm scared.
It's so good. Like, we could hold hands.
I have a respectful fear of ghosts.
Mm-hmm.
I believe in them.
Yeah.
I don't want to interact with them. Like, I respect them, but out of fear.
Yeah.
It's like,
I
if
have,
someone's
like
it's haunted, I'm like, why? Just, hello? Thank you for letting me stay in your place, but now please don't haunt me.
And then we saw the Gorillas.
Oh, it's so
on
good.
Tuesday.
Oh,
That
it
was
was so
amazing.
good.
I love seeing just artists do their art thing and doing what they love.
Oh, so good.
It
was my favorite concert I've ever been to.
I wish I knew more of the songs because it was more like I was listening, like jamming to it, which was great.
Yeah.
But like if I knew more, I'd be like, oh,
I'd be singing along. Yeah.
But it was good.
Oh my god. Because it's just like, it's music you can either dance to wildly or just sit there and bop to.
Yeah.
You know, you could do both.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so crazy because he like makes the craziest, coolest music.
Yeah.
He's represented by these 4 insane characters who've had these insane adventures, and he comes out looking like Martin Freeman. Like, he's the most normal person you've ever seen in your life. It's just so funny.
It's so good.
And then he started crying. He was like, "Thank you, Chicago," and then he just stopped and like held his heart, and I was like, "Wow."
And he performed a song for us that he wrote just for Chicago that he'll never play again.
I know. Well, I think he called it Chi-Town, but he has a song called Chi-Town. So then I was like, did he lie to us? But probably not. I think it's
funny.
fine.
Or did we get placed back in time where it...
Oh my god.
For a moment we went back in time. That'd be cool.
Jesus.
But yeah, so that's my week. It's been okay. Good. Living life. Can't complain. How about you? How's it going?
You know, I've just got some family stuff that's been happening for like the past couple of months. It's I'm not ready to talk like on here about it yet, just because it's ongoing stuff. It's a little stressful, but my whole family's coming together and helping each other, and I really appreciate that. And I don't know. Right now we're in a good place. We're making progress with what's happening, which is like awesome. So I'm looking forward to this weekend. I didn't have a stressful day at work. It just wasn't the best day because I like with the kids, like they've usually been really great, and then today it was just kind of like tougher. But I think that was just because like I was stressed from other things, and I don't know, the kids had a long day, like school, and then this after school activities and whatnot. So I was like, so it was just kind of like a shit day today. But I don't know. At the same time, I'm kind of like delirious from lack of sleep, so I'm like, this is just great. I'm having a great time. But I'm not. But yeah, I'm so pumped about Gorillaz. It was so fun.
It was
just cool, like the effects they had, and oh my god, the music's just so good. Rhinestone Eyes has been stuck in my head for like the past I don't even know how many days. So good. But he says a line in there. He's like, "I'm a scary gargoyle on a tower," but he says gargle. I have to do his accent. "I'm a scary gargle on a tower." So he says it, and I was like, "What does he say?" I had to look it up. It's so good though.
It's funny.
So it's okay. Not the best, but you know what? One day we'll talk about stress and mental health on here, and when that day comes, I don't know. Happy to be here.
Yeah.
On the podcast.
Yeah. And our topic today that we established last week
hold ourselves accountable
is saying no.
No.
I want to say yeah, but no.
Yeah. Yes to no. No.
Say yes to no sometimes.
Say yes to saying no.
Yeah.
Please. So I guess just what we mean is like, okay, in terms of acting, and it applies for real world too.
Yeah.
Knowing when you are doing too much, like you're in too many productions or you have rehearsal and this going on, like learning how to turn something down. Because there's this idea, actor-wise, I think, at least, where it's like almost like being ungrateful because work is so scarce to come by. So if you're saying no, it's like you're missing an opportunity, and it can be stressful.
Yeah.
You can just add a lot that you don't need.
Yeah. I mean, I know for me, I just during college, I wanted to just experience everything and say yes to everything. And so it's hard for me to be like, to say no. It's such a hard thing for like a lot of people. And so my, like, yes, say no, and you have to know your limits, and it's important. But something I've learned for myself, and just like our time, we have control over our time, and we decide what to do with it. So it's like, if you want to make it work, you can, but making it work. The important part is making it work while being healthy.
Yeah.
And making sure that your health still comes first, and like if that's first, and then take on whatever you want while maintaining your health.
Yeah, I agree. I felt the same way. Like in college, I would be in like a main stage, and then maybe like I would do this thing called acting. Oh God, what was it called? 440 Acting Company, where the directors would do stuff, and then I would always have something else going on. I always at least 3 things happening.
Yeah.
And on top of that, school. And that's because like they ask you at generals, like, do you want to do this and this? And then you have like free stage auditions and like auditions for other RSOs and stuff, and you're just like, oh my God, if I don't do everything, like, what am I doing?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But, like, that's the thing. Well, yeah, and it's just, I feel like Laurie Adams used to say it all the time, too. Like, actors have the hardest time saying no.
Yeah. Because we just want to do stuff and be involved. And, yeah.
Grow as an artist and
Yeah, I feel
hone
like-
our craft.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So we feel like if we're saying no to something, we're missing out on an opportunity. When, if you say no, it might open doors to other opportunities that might be better, too.
Oh, wow. You really just blew my mind. Well, you actually really did. Because I didn't even think about that. Like, now I'm thinking back, like, sometimes I would commit to things, and then a really cool project would come along, and I'd be like, no, I can't, then I'd be forced to say no.
Yeah.
Because I already committed to something else, but, oh.
Yeah.
Not that you can foresee the future, but, like,
Yeah.
if you fill all your slots at once,
Yeah.
you should always keep a slot free for just yourself or
Yeah.
something
I think,
else.
yeah, it's
Damn.
important to, like, choose what fulfills you.
Yeah.
That's what you should chase.
Oh. I don't know why that thought never occurred to me. Actor mind,
That's
man.
funny. Oh, also, I want to give out a shout out to Tori Delaney because she was just tweeting about this.
What?
She was like, "I'm super stressed and like overcommitted myself," and then I like retweeted her. I was like, "We're about to talk about this, so I just wanted to say hi
Tori.
and I love you."
Tori, yeah, I love you, Tori. Like,
Yeah.
God.
Do what you got. Like, do what you gotta do, but put yourself first. Take care of yourself.
Yeah, and
Everyone.
you're amazing. You
Yeah.
are. Yeah. It's just like, God. It's hard. It is. You know?
especially like your last year. It's
Yeah.
there's so much just buzzing around in your brain that like isn't necessarily immediate, but you can't stop thinking about it.
It's like I always felt that feeling of like FOMO, like the
Yeah.
fear of missing out. Like if I didn't do it now, I was never gonna do it.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh, it's
Yeah.
tough. It's so tough.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yeah.
But that goes along with mental health. Like you have to know when to say no
Yeah.
because
Like even going to parties during college, like there were some times like when I started working at the nursing school, I had work on Friday mornings, so I didn't go out Thursday nights as much because I was like, I physically will not wake up at 7 o'clock if I go out. Because going out, you go out late. And so I'm like, I don't want to have 3 hours of sleep or 4 hours of sleep. I want to be alive for the 2 hours that I get paid.
yeah, I agree. And it's just, also because like sometimes there's like pressure to do what everyone else is doing.
Absolutely, yeah.
You know, like we're all going to this party. Like you have to go, even if it's for an hour. And then like I go, and then I drink, and I just stay forever.
Yeah. It's never an hour.
Yeah, it's never an hour. And then it applies in real world too. Like like having a stressful workload, and then coming home to whatever you have to deal with at home, and if there's certain responsibilities where you don't have to be there, you can say no. Do it if you need to.
Absolutely. That's like with my dog walking job. You were required to work, like I had to work throughout the week from 10 to 4, but then they also had evening shifts and like before 10 a.m. shifts and weekend stuff. And so they'd ask if you're available, and like you're allowed to say no. If you're like not available, or if you just need to not do it, you need a break, you can just say no, not then.
You just
And
said
that's
something.
helpful.
Yeah,
Yes.
you said you're allowed to say no, and I just think that's really important.
Yeah.
Because you are.
Yeah.
Like, when we were going, when we went to Gorillas on Tuesday, that was something we'd had planned for a week already. And my job is on a weekly, you pick your schedule, or you say, I'm available these days. And my boss was like, can you pick up the kids Tuesday? And even though I had this commitment and I knew that I had to say no, I still felt bad about it anyway.
Yeah.
But it was like, I was like, really sorry, can't do Tuesday, blah! Like, and she was like, it's totally fine, like, why are you freaking out? And I'm like, oh, it's okay.
I just want you to like me. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's, you just want to be, you want
Liked.
to please everyone,
Yeah.
I guess. You want to be there, do whatever people want.
Well, I think part of it, too, is, like, sometimes if people see you as this, like, really great artist or, like, very reliable person,
Yeah.
then it almost feels like you can't. You know, like,
Yeah.
I've done all this really good work, and if I say no and I stop doing work, people are going to be like, why?
Yeah.
Or, like, I've always been super reliable, and like maybe the one time I say no, everything falls apart kind of deal.
True.
You know?
It's very scary too.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. I would say I feel like it's gotten easier now that I'm out in the real world.
I agree.
Because now I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Like, life is fucking hard.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm really, like, tired a lot. And if I need to say no, like, I'm gonna have to at this point.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
In
It
the
gets
end, we're
better.
all on our own. We're all on our own, and I'm gonna say no for myself.
In the end, we're all on our own. So encouraging.
In the most positive way.
Oh, man.
I also wanted to kind of make a slight correlation to saying no, also like in shows, like in rehearsal. Because I mean, I know we'll talk about this more when we do like an intimacy directing episode kind of thing. But in rehearsals, it's important to have an environment where you can say no if you're not comfortable doing something.
Oh, yes.
Like physically, like if you don't want to jump on top of a chair because you feel unsafe, you could be like, I'm not comfortable with that. Like that's important that you're able to say that and not put yourself at risk.
Yup.
And like as an actor, you have to have that agency to do it because no one else knows what you're thinking. And so if you just say yes all the time, they'll think it's fine.
Yes. It's same with real world application. If you keep letting people dump stuff on you, they'll just keep doing it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Absolutely. And it's hard to say no. Like for me, I'm always like, yeah, and I'm still learning to be like, maybe I'm not comfortable with this.
Yeah.
So I know for Nero, when we were trying to stage the ending scene, it was suggested that the way we had it before it was actually set, they suggested I would scream, and I can't scream. I have a complicated like history with my voice, and I'm just like screaming. I was like, so like I panicked and I went and I was like, well maybe I could do it. I can't do it right now. And so I was like, I need time to
work on it,
prepare my body for this experience. And then we ended up not doing it, but it was a space where I could be like, I'll work on it, just not at this moment.
right?
And it's good to be able to say no,
Yeah.
and like to accept when people say no too, is being like accepting of that.
Yes.
Because we all have our limits, and setting boundaries is important.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Well, and I think that again starts with having agency over yourself too.
Yeah.
You know, no, what did we talk about that one time? It's like an episode or two ago.
Yes.
What was it? Knowing your
Knowing your
Jesus.
strength.
Yes. Like something along that line. Like
Yeah.
Wow, that was that worth it? No, but like knowing, like knowing yourself
Yeah.
and being able to then and it's always gonna be a work in progress. It always
Absolutely.
it will never be something where you're finally like, yes, I am fully comfortable doing this thing, because we're all human beings and we're flawed, and that's not realistic.
Yeah. Very true.
Yeah. But I don't know. You just have to find the courage to not be afraid of the consequences
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah, because they're not good. Most likely the consequences
Are not bad. As bad as you made them to be in your mind. Yeah.
In the end, you're just more available.
And the people who don't understand or recognize that you're trying to take care of yourself and get upset over it, unless you're like really fucking somebody over.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, nobody should be upset if you're like, I don't want to go to this party, or I need to take the day off, or I need to do this, Like,
yeah.
what kind of jerk's gonna be like, oh, you're really sad? Too bad! Do this thing for me! Like, I don't know.
Yeah. True.
I'm just, no. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we don't. We're still figuring it out, too.
Yeah.
We're working on it.
Yeah. I was just asked if I could work a party on Sunday with kids, but I'm also walking dogs on Sunday, so I was like, well, maybe depending on when I'm done dog walking, but I was like, I definitely can't. I won't make it up to Chicago in time. So I said no.
Boom!
But I feel bad because I keep saying no to them, and I'm not trying to. They just ask me on days that I'm not available. And I'm like, I'm sorry. I swear I would say yes if I'm free.
Oh my god. Oh, I remember another thought I had earlier. I think where a lot of this comes from. Not just as how you're kind of trained as a human, but also I think when you first get into the acting world, you know, you first maybe you started in high school, maybe you started in college, whatever, you know, I felt at least like there was this feeling of like the people who get the most opportunity and who get picked the most for things and who are really in like the center of attention, blah blah, are the people who are always like, yeah, I can do that, blah blah blah. Like people are just like, yeah, well, yeah, who always say yes. Yeah. So it's like if you said no, you were like that one person who was like, no. And I think it just comes from this like guilt, almost.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even I was asked at an audition. I was filling out a form, and they said, on the form it said, some of these roles, only the major character roles are paid. Are you okay if you get a non-paying role?
Oh.
And for me personally, in this moment, I am looking for work where I'm paid.
Yeah.
Like, just even like a small amount, I just want to be paid for what I'm doing and giving my time to. And so, I put down, I was like hesitating, because I was like, well, I want to be cast, but like, if I'm not getting paid, I don't. So I was like, no. But I was nervous that would like deter them away. But it didn't, because like, I also got a call back. So it's like, just being honest, just being honest with yourself, because I wouldn't want to give time if I'm not going to be paid. I mean, it'd also be a smaller role, but
Well, ping-ponging is what I'm trying to say. Back to saying no in rehearsal spaces. Wow, we're like train of thought. I love it. Okay. I did a show, a lot of fights involved, and it was on our 10 out of 12 day. So for those of you who don't know, that's 10 hours of rehearsal with a 2-hour break. Yeah. So that's a long day of theater. And we were all really tired. It had been a long day. It was very stressful kind of rehearsal. And they wanted us to run this huge fight sequence. And collectively, I believe all of us, I speak for everyone when I say we were all like, we don't want to do that. But everybody was like, yeah, okay, like, let's just do it. And then because of it, I got hurt. Not badly. I was fine, but it was like getting hurt a little bit, and then all the stress of the day just came crashing down, and it was just horrible experience for everybody. And honestly, I felt terrible afterward for being like, I'm hurt, I'm sorry, like, you know? But, I mean, if we had all just been honest and be like, no. I think it's been a long day, it's been a hard day, let's be done and leave it, it wouldn't have happened. So it's like, sometimes it benefits everybody when you're like, no.
Absolutely. Yeah.
You know?
That's true.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta just draw the line, man.
Yeah, that's what I found in Nero. A lot of people were good at, like, having that agency to be like, no, we don't need to do this anymore. We can, like, let's work on, like, figuring out what we need to work on. And, like, maintaining that instead of doing stuff that, like, we don't need to focus on. Be like, no, we don't need to do that anymore. Let's move on to what we need to finish blocking or all that stuff.
Yeah. My biggest challenge with it in college was just trying, like, I'm trying to figure out how to vocalize this. Like, I had it in my brain. It was there. It's floating. There it is. Okay, I got it again. It's like trying to test your limits, sort of. So you're like, how much can I handle? Yeah. But then that's such a tricky game, because then when you hit that wall, you don't really see it coming. You hit it hard. Yeah. So, like, that's what I always struggled with, was being like, well, I was able to do this much of a workload last semester, so I have to be able to do it this semester. Yeah. But that's not always the case, because as we've always talked about, we're human beings, and we change all the time. So it's like, maybe you're not always able to handle something that you were able to handle before, but that doesn't mean you're any weaker for it. Yeah. Or less than. No. It just means where you are in space and time is a bit different now.
Yeah. Very true.
I'll just leave it like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. Just take care of yourself.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like strange when I think about, like, ISU, like, all I did was do everything.
Yeah, that's how I felt
said
too.
Yes.
I felt like I was always doing something.
One thing, maybe.
Sorry, I talked over
Oh,
you.
no, it's okay.
Go ahead and say that again. 'Cause I talked over you. I'm trying not to do that anymore. I've noticed I do that a lot. So say your thing again right now.
I felt like I only said no to like one thing maybe in the 4 years. So it's like I feel weird being like, it's okay to say no, but then also in my college I'm like, I did everything. Like, and I don't regret it.
Yeah.
But like it's also having that mindfulness of like your mental health and knowing what you can do, and like it's okay to push that a little bit and then just acknowledging when it's too much you're pushing.
Yeah. And then I was saying, like, yeah, I felt like I was always doing something all the time. I always had somewhere to be, which was nuts.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure you'll remember this. It was like it was junior year when we lived in the really shitty First Garden apartment.
Yeah.
And it was like finals week.
Oh.
And I okay, great, you do remember. I was doing so much. I was in 440 Acting Company. I had a huge school workload. I think I was in a show at the time. And I was doing something else. It was like another extra, I don't know what the fuck I was doing, but I had a lot going on. And then my computer stopped working while I was typing that paper or something. And I just lost my mind, but in the form of hysterical laughter. Like, I could not stop laughing. I was like so like,
you did like a 2-minute straight monologue of like, no, I need you to work, please, you have my paper, I need you to work, please. It was like
stream of consciousness
minutes,
that
yeah.
never ended. Oh my god, it was so bad.
It was.
And then I felt like an idiot once I'd finally calmed down, because like, wow, I sounded crazy, because I was losing my mind. It's just not worth it. It's not worth it.
Yeah, absolutely.
But we forget every time.
Yeah.
God, that was the worst day of my life. No, it wasn't, but that was the worst moment.
I think the only thing that got us through that day was when we had the bottle of Diet Coke, or there was a Coke bottle that was just sitting in the middle of the floor that hadn't been moved for like 5 days. Remember that? It was just sitting there. I think that was the only thing that was entertaining us. Really?
But the Diet Coke never moved, and we just moved around the Diet Coke.
Yeah, and it was in the middle of our like
apartment
living room
floor.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I do.
Yeah.
I'm seeing
it. Was there for like 5 days, and I think Dan knocked it over while I was sleeping, and I heard everyone go, because they knew I'd be upset about it.
Just a glimpse into how Sarah and I live.
We walk around other things.
Yeah.
We don't move them.
It was sort of squalor, sort of amazing at the same time.
Yeah. Good memories. It's all about the memories.
Oh my god. I know. We were just reminiscing the other day about the snake in our apartment.
Yeah.
Oh god, everyone. Story. And Mega Cricket. I want to tell
Mega
that
Cricket.
Quick interlude. I came home one morning. I had a night rehearsal the night before. I was outside at night, and I had my backpack on the ground, and then I spent the night at Jack's, and then I came home the next morning, and I picked a shirt out of my backpack, and it fell, like I dropped it, and I went to pick it up, and a snake, a snake slithered out from under our couch, and I was like, oh no! And I woke up Sarah, and I woke up Jordan, our roommate, and he
was so mad.
He was so mad at me, but I was like, what am I supposed to do? It's a snake. And he got our barbecue tongs. And he picked it up by its neck and threw it in the street. It was so horrible. Oh, God.
That's crazy.
You told Mega Cricket, because you were the one who found it.
Mega Cricket happened. It was just me and Spencer in our apartment. Jordan was gone. And I was in the bathroom, and our shower curtain's, like, right next to the toilet. And I see this, like, dark figure out of the corner of my eye. But, like, I'm peeing, so I was like, I don't want to know what this is until after I'm done. And so, after I finish, I look, and it's this huge cricket. It's not a normal cricket. It was huge.
Massive.
And so I run out. I sprinted out of the bathroom, like, just...
You did. Scared the shit out of me.
And I was like, there's a huge cricket. And stuck on the... And you were straightening your hair.
Oh, yeah. My hair was half straight, half curly.
And then we didn't know what to do, because it was on like a flimsy curtain, so I was like, there's no way to trap it. And so we tried throwing a tissue box at him. And I think he fell during that.
Yeah, because I remember watching him run across the floor, like, the
Yeah.
crack where the wall and the floor meet. He was, like, right in that, like...
And then I grabbed my ceramic bowl and plates that we had, and we trapped them in a bowl, and then slid them onto the plate. And then I basically opened the department door and chucked the bowl and plate outside.
You guys, you don't understand. Legit ceramic bowl, ceramic plate, dead of winter, dark of night, door thrown open. Sarah throws everything. Somehow it didn't break.
It didn't break.
But it made the loudest, scariest noise, and you hit the door of our neighbors across the way.
And then we left it out there until the next morning, I think.
That's true, yeah. I had to go grab it in the morning. Just some feel-good stories to make you laugh.
Yeah.
No garden apartments ever again.
Yeah, that's what we'll say no to.
That was in this... Yeah.
No. If we have a garden apartment, no.
No!
No more.
No more. Oh, jeez Louise. Because then our next apartment had scary spiders and roaches.
Yeah, the cockroaches weren't nice.
Yeah. Because we had set up, like, traps on the floor, and if you, like, looked in them, it was, like, a nightmare.
Yeah.
Alright, should we get back to the subject? I don't know.
Yeah.
I like telling stories.
Me too, it's fun.
I like connecting with you guys and telling us things that happened to us. Maybe we'll tell more one day.
Yeah. We'll do a story time episode.
We should. That'd be so
Story
fun.
time.
We're human beings too, okay?
Yeah, we're just like you.
Stars. Stars, they're just like us. Wow. That just made me really happy. I just love recounting those.
Yeah.
We need to post those videos on there too.
Yes, I have the cricket video.
I have the... No, I don't.
I have a snake. I have a picture of the snake, but it's hard to see in the snake.
We should still post it.
Yeah.
Okay,
That'd be
guys.
fun.
So on Saturday, after this episode comes out, expect the video of Mega Cricket, photo of Snack. We have to say it like that. Snack. And the Facebook link to the event, the Innocents.
Yes.
Excuse me. Yes.
Yes.
Wow. Incredible.
Should we post the video in like the comments of this post?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Check
we'll
the
do that.
comments.
Yeah, just check it. It's right below. It's only like 15 seconds.
That's so sassy.
Worth it.
It's right below.
It's right there.
Just look, okay? Oh man. What's all this water noise that's happening?
Someone might have peed, or the washer's going.
Cool.
Yeah.
Fun guessing game.
Yeah.
So say no.
Yeah. No.
No. I don't know. It's tough. Don't feel like you're this like awful person who just has no self-control and has to say yes to everything. Like everybody struggles with it.
Yeah.
You do.
Mm-hmm.
In just in different ways.
Yeah. And I mean, when you're overloaded, it's important to don't look at everything you have to do and get overwhelmed, and like we all do that, but then just prioritize the importance of what needs to be done. And if you're procrastinating, what you do is you pick the thing that like you just really, really don't want to do, and you're like, this is keeping me from doing anything else. I just don't want to do this one thing. Make yourself do that one thing, and then everything else will be a breeze, and you'll feel super great about yourself.
Yeah.
And it'll be great.
Excuse me. Just to connect to that, because I saw somebody shared a post today about how finals week... Is finals week already coming up? No?
They just had midterms.
Oh, well, somebody had shared some posts about how, like, it's not heroic to go to class while you're deathly ill.
Yeah.
It's not heroic that you didn't sleep last night. Blah, blah, blah. Like, all this stuff about just taking care of yourself. And I think that just goes hand in hand, too. Like... Oh, it's like when I went to rehearsal with food poisoning. Another story for another day. Like, that, I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
That wasn't brave of me. That wasn't, like, good to do. But I felt bad about missing rehearsal. Who gives a shit? I have goddamn food poisoning.
Yeah.
Like, don't... and especially for college peeps.
Yeah, and also, I think I saw someone with that post, and they said something about, like bragging about how much you have and how much you're taking on in a way where it's like,
you don't understand. Like I have this and this.
yeah,
like,
where it's a competition of how much you're doing and stuff. And
That's a good word.
It shouldn't be
competition.
Yeah.
I met so many people like that.
Yeah,
in
where it's like,
college.
I only got 5 hours of sleep. Oh, well, I only got 4.
Oh, you just have rehearsal and work? Well, I have rehearsal and work and my
another
second
rehearsal.
job, another rehearsal. Yeah, like,
We're
wow,
all living
sucks
our
for
lives.
you. I don't know why that's somehow better than mine.
Yeah. We all have our own pains, and
Yeah. So just take on yours and leave everybody else to deal with their own shit.
yeah, again, we're all on our own here.
So
You don't gotta worry about anyone else.
true. I mean, you don't. At the end of the day, all you got is you.
Yeah.
Oh my god. There's a Paramore lyric from the song Ankle Biters,
Mm-hmm.
and the lyric is like, someday you're gonna be the only one you got. And I was always like, the way they sing it is so fun, so I'm always like, someday you're gonna be. But then when you listen to it, you're like, oh no.
Yeah.
Someday it's just me.
Mm-hmm.
Terrifying.
Yeah, that's the one thought where I'm like, oh.
No.
Like in the end, like you die and you're
Oh.
you're the only one that experiences that.
No.
It's just you, and I'm like,
Stop it.
That's the end of that conversation.
I have very bad death anxiety. Like, I'm scared to die. I'm gonna throw it out there. Don't know how to deal with that, and that's okay. I don't want to deal with it right now.
Don't gotta.
We got so deep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel really good about this episode.
Yeah. Feels more animated.
It does.
Yeah.
I just feel better about how I was doing. I mean, like, as a whole, we're great. But, like, I
Yeah.
was trying really hard to work on certain things that
Mhm.
I do
Yeah.
habit-wise, and I feel good about them today.
I'm sure I'll change my mind once I listen to it, but I feel better about, at least in this moment, how I'm doing too.
Yeah. It felt very much more, like, chill.
Yeah.
Because I feel like so often we're like, hey guys, can you hear us?
Yeah.
Hey, you there?
Hello?
But we were just, like, talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool. But also, you're here. Friends. Oh my god.
Yes.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah, and we got comments on our post last week for like episodes and stuff.
We did?
People commented on our things. Like on our episode.
Where?
On our page, on our Facebook page.
I'm looking right now.
You
I didn't
replied-
see
You
that.
replied to them.
I did?
Yeah, like Anthony Varzino made the comment on the episode.
Oh, yeah,
My
yeah,
dad
yeah.
commented on a photo. It's nice that people are comment. Feel free to comment. Comment more. Anything.
Yeah.
Pick out quotes.
We love your comments. Please
Yeah.
comment.
And Camille always has something.
That's right.
to
Anthony and I had a
post
great
stuff.
conversation. I don't know what I was thinking about. I thought you meant somebody commented like, "Hey, I have an idea for an episode."
Oh, my dad posted he gave us the suggestion of doing a parents.
Oh yeah, for parental input.
Yeah, I'm gonna write that down for
Absolutely.
a future episode because that's a good idea.
Yeah, please comment. We really want to talk to you. We do. You know?
Absolutely. Even like, I don't know, if you want to laugh, share a story.
Yeah. I mean, we just did.
Yeah.
It's freaking hard out here. We have to all be here for each other.
Yeah.
You know?
Like we've got the Meme Mondays.
Meme Mondays. I love Meme Mondays.
Yeah. That'll be fun.
Yeah. We're going to post a meme every Monday. Well, I'm calling it Meme Mondays, but I think it's more just going to be like, here's a post that really feels like it called me out today.
Yes.
Oh, man. Now we're uploading on Saturdays.
Yes.
You know? Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Wow.
This is fun.
Yeah. I guess just, if you're going to take anything away from this episode, you're allowed to say no. You're allowed.
Yeah. Practice it too. We in Nero we did this exercise with like a partner of saying like yes and no, and like it was the strangest thing. Like for me, it was like saying no was so strange, but like you get used to it, and then you get comfortable saying no and comfortable watching how someone else reacts to you saying no. Because I think that's the scary part is seeing what the other person's gonna do if you say no. But like knowing that's actually okay. Like people don't care as much as you think they do. So
Yeah.
it's not that big of a deal.
Agreed.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Because they're worried about their own stuff, so.
Yeah. Oh, wow. I feel good.
Yeah.
Dude.
Nice. What do we want to do next week? Do you want to pick that?
Ooh, man, guys. What shall we do? And again, you can always email us ideas or comment. Our email is outofcollegeactor@gmail.com. What should we talk about? We're looking at our list.
Creative outlets is standing out. Not a failure. Relationships versus showmances. I know we looked at that.
We did look at that last week. You don't know until the last... What is this today?
Oh, that's like that's about talking, like gossiping about casting before it's official.
I agree. Wow, guys, we just have so many to choose from. I'm fine with creative outlets.
Creative outlets.
Not a failure.
Yeah.
That'll just be a feel-good episode, I feel like.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
We're gonna boost everybody up.
Yes.
What makes you feel good?
Yes.
What's your creative outlet?
Do something.
Welcome to our creative outlet.
Yes.
Oh, man. That's gonna be... I'm ready for that one. That's gonna make me so happy.
That'd be fun.
All right, let's check out.
Yes.
Positive thing.
Yes.
But we didn't say. Or a good thing. Or a random.
You can go first. I feel like I always go first.
I do make you go first.
Unless you want me to go
Something
first.
else to work on. Okay, let me think. Something gonna happen this week. I'll tell you something really cute that happened this week that made me happy.
Yeah.
My dog, Frankie, sleeps as far away from you as she can while still being on the bed with you.
Mm-hmm.
And now that it's really cold out, she started doing, it's like a new habit she's never done before. She gets up, she comes up to you, like where your head is, and then she'll dive under the comforter and then army crawl her way down back to the bottom and then flip the blanket up over so just her head is showing, and then she'll sleep at the bottom.
It's incredible.
It's like the weirdest fucking thing, but I love it. Also, if you get the electric blanket out for her, she'll lay on top of it. Also, everybody needs an electric blanket. Stress relief to the max. I'm not kidding, because it's like, oh, I'm being weighed down by something. It's like, oh, my blanket, and then you turn it on. It's like a warm hug. It's so good. Ask for it for Christmas, friends.
Yeah.
Or birthdays, or whatever you do. But yeah,
True.
Frankie burrowing, my doggo. That's what I'm gonna say.
Nice. I've got, this week, Camille and I have been dating for a month.
Oh,
Yeah. That's exciting. Also, I've got a new scarf that I've just been wearing that I wrapped around me and haven't taken off.
Is the tag still on?
Yes. The tag is alive and kicking on this
I'm not
scarf.
judging. I thought it was funny to me.
Yeah. It was 30% off. So it was $14.
Where'd you get it from?
Meyer. They have a bunch.
Lord.
And it's like a blanket too. Like if you actually stretch it out, it's just a big blanket.
Holy Toledo.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Well, congrats on your 1 month.
Thanks. That's
For
exciting.
you.
Yeah.
Adorable.
Yes.
Yeah. I love it. Alrighty.
Too.
Well, we'll see you next week with creative outlets.
Yeah.
Email us. Facebook us.
Follow us. Review us on iTunes.
Yeah, review us, please.
That'll get us noticed.
Subscribe. What else do we do? I don't know. Those are all the things. Shameless plugs.
Go see The Innocents.
Yeah, do it. We'll post the link.
Yes.
When do they run till? Do you know?
I'm not sure. I can check though.
Probably early November, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got time.
Right. Oh, I want to do a shout out to Robert Hunter Bry.
Oh, yes. He's opening Candida.
Yes!
Yes.
Robert Hunter Bry! Good
Whoop,
for you,
whoop, whoop.
dude. Also,
Yes.
Alex Levy is understudying in a show right now. Oh God, he's gonna hate me. I can't remember what it's called right now. Next to
Isn't he? He's casting that.
Yeah. Oh, but that's not it though. Shit. I'm really sorry, Alex. Okay, but he's understudying in a show right now, and I've heard it's really, really great.
Oh, cool.
So, congrats to you as well, Alex.
Yeah.
Who else do we know is doing stuff? I'm sorry, friends. We love you. If you're doing stuff, yes.
Hell yeah.
You got it. But yeah.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Here we go. All right. Do what makes your heart soar.
Do what makes your heart soar.
Bye.